Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut soon. Hope you like this video and subscribe. Let's talk about Major League Baseball. As you know, the playoffs are going on, and a couple of teams have been sent off to the Phantom Zone. The Toronto Blue Jays gone as I record this video. They just got sent out of here. They were terrible against the Twins. The Twins finally won a postseason game, in a postseason series. First time in 21 years. George W. Bush was president. That's how long ago that was. And the Rays got beat today by the Texas Rangers. They were sent off. I know one thing, the fan base, they certainly love their Rays, don't they? I would mention, I saw this before Game 1, that the Rays, they changed their uniforms back to the Devil Rays. Why the hell would you do that? When they were the Devil Rays, they were bad. So why would you change your uniform to that of the Devil Rays? And if you notice, they look terrible. They got swept. They got swept by the Rangers, and the Rangers desperate to hang on in Game 2 with that bad bullpen. They're gonna have their hands full with the Orioles. I'll tell you that when they play them. And the Twins are going to be an interesting matchup against the Astros. Correa against the Astros. But boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. The Rays and their fans, or their fan, what am I talking about? First game, 19,000 people in the park. It's not even a park, it's a mausoleum. 19,000 people in that place. And I guess that was about the same amount as there was in Game 2. Nobody there. How can you have a Major League team and you can't have a full house in a playoff game? Now, the Rays had such an odd season. They looked like one of the best teams in baseball. They won the first 13 games of the season. You hear the fire engine, that's the Rays burning down their season. But the Rays won the first 13 games this season. And they looked like they were going to just destroy the American League. And then, of course, there was this discussion on WFAN from Evan Roberts when they played the Yankees. That something was a little fishy because you had all these guys that were basically middling kind of players, and guys that have been sort of struggling through their careers in the majors. They were doing unbelievable work, and then after that they sort of fell apart, offensively. I will mention that Tim Kirch, another Munchkin that writes, for Major League Baseball Hall of Famer, he had said that the Rays, they had a lot of injuries and stuff, and that's why he said that several times, trying to prop them up. But the Rays, it's funny, and I mentioned this here and there. The Rays always have players that do great when they play for the Rays, but for some reason the Rays will go and Rays players will go to the Rays and then they'll go to another team and they don't play well. It's very strange that so many teams will trade with the Rays, not knowing their history, that when those teams trade with the Rays, they get pretty much lousy players back. Only when the players are in the Rays system do they do well. Outside of that system, those players don't do well. But to go back to what happened in Tampa and the lack of fan support, how do you what's the purpose of having home field advantage if your fans don't show up for the game? You saw how it was in Minnesota. The fans came out in force to root on the Twins. They were rocking that place. And they've rocked that place before in the past in Minnesota. But the fact that you have a Major League team that can't have a full house for a playoff game is disturbing. Now, the word is that the Rays are going to be moving into a new place. They're going to put it next door. Nobody goes to the ballpark now. Why would you want to go to the next door? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they shouldn't be in St. Petersburg. They should be in Tampa. But they're not going to be in Tampa, are they? No. So what was the point of them thinking about building a new ballpark right next door? I couldn't tell you. Now, I would mention there is one other team that I will be keeping an eye on to see if the fans show up to that ballpark. And the Atlanta Braves and the Braves fans have a habit of not showing up for playoff games. And I will watch And I will study to see if there are empty seats there in Truist Park. Now, Tropicana was so stark. There's so many empty seats. If there's 2 empty seats in Truist Park, I will do a video on it. If you're a Braves fan, you do not want to be a subscriber to this channel. I will take. It's funny. I came out talking about how I didn't really want too many Yankee fans subscribing to my channel. This one, but after my interaction with a lot of the Braves fans, they are the most toxic fan base online and probably in baseball. To be honest with you, they're a little too full of themselves. And I'm going to be watching to see if they fill that park in Atlanta. Atlanta's not a great sports town. That has been their history there. I will be watching to see if they fill that park. If they don't fill that park up, there will be a response. I got to wait till Saturday, Sunday to do it. But I will respond to a few seats empty with the Braves. And they'll probably, in all likelihood, they'll probably play the Phillies. The Phillies look pretty strong. We'll see if they are capable of winning their series against the Marlins. But let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.